Good evening. You join us for this 5-5 between the Chennai Carvers and the Punjab Power. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting...
That's the obvious decision, winning the toss and batting first. And sometimes the obvious decision is just the right decision.
Players look ready. The umpire... As are in position for the first ball, the bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper. Yep. Keeper.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Kings are none for 7. Going with spin now.
Spinner is coming on to bowl.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Right there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot but couldn't beat the field.
Waiting. Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Waiting.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. This should be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. 3 runs coming from it. The Kings are none for 10. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight to the fielder.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Huge edge.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going? That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Bairstow shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting. Yeah, yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
The timing on that was fantastic. Straight back at the bowler and raced away for 4.
An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might be finding their feet. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Couldn't get it through the field.
Yeah, yeah.
A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Gone right through the defences.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Sharma comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep, yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. 11 runs added there. The Kings are 1 for 30. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And the innings comes to an end. The Super Kings will need 33 runs. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting. Edged it. A massive appeal. Certainly looks close. Maybe a bit of bat. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes, Dad.
Fantastic catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait there.
End of the over. 4 off it. The Super Kings are 1 for 4. Rabada, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Why? Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Rabada ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Curran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep. Yep. Keeper! That's it!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Mitchell ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
That shot sees them get their innings started. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 2 for 16. Patel coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting, mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well, and the hands even better.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
And that marks the end of the match. The Chennai Carpers have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely.
That always looked like a total that would be tough to defend. They would have hoped to put up more of a fight, though. In the end,